Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a little different than all my other videos that I've uploaded recently about load testing. So what I did was my 308 and our 243, Jamie's 243, I've been done load developing for those rifles. So what I am doing is validating or verifying bullet drop at X amount of distance. So I went out to Micah Peak gun range yesterday, and they have steel from 230 all the way out to 1000, but I only took the 308 out to 720, and the 243 I shot it out to 500 yards. And I went out there. I have a app that's called Shooter. You can download it onto your phone, and once you download it and get it all running, this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys a screenshot of it. And it allows you to select your firearm, create your own firearm or whatnot, and same thing with bullets. It allows you to create your own bullet and or select a bullet from the bullet library that they have built in here. So what I did is once you do that, you just select the firearm. I already have mine made, but I'll go to edit just so it shows I could go over it with you guys. It shows you these options. It gives you the option to put a name for it, and then the barrel twist, the twist direction, the sight height, and sight offset, and just a bunch of stuff that you could put in for your rifle. So once you get all that figured out and you save it, then you go to, you just select it, and then you go to ammo. So for ammo, since I reload, I created my own ammo or bullet, and all I did was here, I'll edit it, and then it allows you to again pick a name for it, and then it asks you for the bullet diameter, the bullet weight, the length of it, the muzzle velocity, which you'll need a chronograph for, and what is it here? It also allows you to pick your drag model, which I use a G7 and whatnot, and then your zero range. So once you have all that, all those parameters put in, you just save it, and then you hit done, and then once you pick that, it shows up here that your firearm is whatever you named it, and then same with your ammo. So I named my rifle 700, and the ammo I just named it after the load that it is, which is 44.7 grains of Varget. And once you get all that in, then you have your distance to however far you're shooting, your look angle, move speed, move angle, the altitude that you are in. And so for the atmosphere portion, they have a little button up here. I'll also screenshot this up here that allows you to get the information from the weather station. Whether that is all dead on or correct, I am not sure. I am just assuming that it is correct or close enough, and that will automatically basically generate all your atmosphere. The only thing you need to put in is wind speed and wind angle and whatnot, but your barometric atmosphere, the altitude, the temperature, and the humidity will automatically generate if you push this button right here. And then once you have that, it also gives you your options of spindrift and Coriolis effect, but I honestly don't use it. So once you have all this, all your parameters put in, all you have to do is just hit calculate. So I was shooting out to 720 yards, so I just used that as my max distance, and it shows you on this side your range, your path in inches, the drop in MOA, same thing for drift in inches for an MOA, and the velocity, the energy, and your time of flight. So once you have all this generated, then like I said, it shows you all your drops and whatnot. Like right here it says 500, it says U, which stands for up, 11.2 MOA, so I would have to dial up 11.2 MOA for bullet drop at 500 yards. So I got out there to Micah Peak. I generated this, and then basically I was out there to verify all this stuff to make sure that, you know, all my info I'm putting in is correct. My bullet is flying as accurate as it can or is according to this app. So I shot from 230 all the way out to 720, and there was only maybe 2 or 3 that I had to go up just a tad. So yep, so that's all I did. I played with wind drift. I was out there, I was trying to read the wind, which is super confusing. I mean, it's not confusing, it's just hard because we're shooting down into a little draw and it goes back up the hill, and the wind down in the little valley or draw, wherever you want to call it, is so much different. It's a lot harder to read than whatever you're seeing on the hill, because on the hill it kind of just blows mostly left or right, whatnot, but then when it's down in the valley, it kind of, sometimes it'll circle, it'll blow from our back, blow from the other end, whatnot. So I shot from 230, I went to 300, to 420, to 5, to 600, and then to 720 yards. So the whole point of this video is for, you know, like for most hunters that love hunting and want to get their foot wet in the long range shooting, then this is a pretty good app for you to download. Or I mean, there's a lot of the other few apps that you could use, such as Strelok Pro. There's Ballistic AE, which I have as well, and there's a few other that I can't think of off the top of my head. But what you want to do is, you know, once you have your rifle sighted in and you're all ready to go, then you want to generate something like this so that you're able to verify your bullet drop at X amount of distance, because you don't want to go out there and just start swinging lead because you think you might be in the general park, because you don't want to do that. In my opinion, it's not safe and it just makes you look bad, makes you look like an idiot. So I went out there, I verified it, and what I do is I'll take notes saying it was like the weather was so and so, the wind was blowing from yay direction, and what I had to correct to get my hit on that target at X amount of distance. So that's what I do and did, and I wrote it down. So now I know that anywhere, if I go, I mean, I'll do it a few times over and over, and I'll go to like different spots. Like sometimes when we go out scouting or whatnot, and I see a very good spot to shoot, I'll generate my information and I will shoot. And more so, it will only be off, if anything, a few clicks from your previous experience, if any at all. So it's just good practice, honestly, to make that ethical shot and make that good clean kill. So yep, that's about it, you know. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. There's a lot of stuff I probably didn't go over. I'm just doing this one shot, all whatever's in my head, I'm just blabbing it out to you guys. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the post them in the comments below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe. And if you have any questions about the gear I'm using or how to get your foot started into shooting long range and whatnot, then give me a comment. You know, I'm no pro by any means, but I have been doing this for the past few years, and there's always improvement. So I'm always looking to improve, you know, always looking to get better, and hopefully this year I'll be able to connect with a nice bull or a nice buck or a nice bear or whatever I'm hunting at that time. So yeah, Thank you guys again for watching, and we will see you again next time.
Then you want to have your 0.
There's nothing bigger out there.
Stand by, let me reacquire.
You go up to 5.
Yeah. I got eyes on the 5.
You already load these?
No, not yet, but see, yeah, I get more of a ballistic. Or like partition and all the other
What
ones
is that
have.
made of? Some kind of composite?
Yeah,
Sure.
but I mean, I took off 4 mils at 1,000.
Crazy.
It just tells you the difference between like, you know, point. I think these run just under 0.5 for the ballistic. Yeah, and the other ones are like 0.3 or like they're just garbage ammo.
I did not.
This is the first ones that I started noticing. Like, I mean, these are 30 a box, whereas the other ones are 20 a box.
Yep.
I mean, I could still hit $1,000 with the garbage ones, but I mean, you just tell the difference at 12.1 to 8.7.
Is this thing on?
I mean,
Is this thing pretty close at 100?
Very high.
did you hit it? We'll say you did, okay? You feel better? Oh, very, never mind. You gotta lie about it. Nobody can verify.
Lie about it.
Nobody can verify it right now.
I can. I saw it.
Damn your integrity.
I'm on it.
How many was that? 2? 3?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, 4.
Why? There's a whole other thing of 10.
You were all freaking out.
Well, because I didn't realize I had another bag of 10.
So you aimed just at the top of the steel on 5 and you got it?
Can I do one more and then I'll be done?
Yeah.
Actually,
What I mean, like,
I should one more.
The difference is here is not what Winchester is. You can kind of read the mirage off the target. Yeah, you're good. Bag release. So the 500, you're going to have to aim above the target.
How much
That's
big is
down on the, yep, that one.
It's a half inch shorter than your P220. Okay. So I was what is that? 4?
Above the target?
Yeah, towards the top of the berm first. Aim at the top of the berm.
This will bring you over. Yeah. I'll have to go over one day with Nick and be like, I need to see Tom's arsenal.
where did you put all your shotgun?
Hit.
Hit the target?
Yeah, you hit it.
Oh.
Where'd you aim?
The top of the target.
Yep.
I covered the target.
Are you guys done?
I'll show you what I got.
More? Okay. I got a ton of 40 if you want. Get some 40.